Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chubowski. I should be reaching Kyber this round, hopefully anyway. So looking at the feats that still need to be done, it's looking pretty comfortable. The one with Darth Vader, Boba Fett and Imperial Stormtrooper probably isn't happening this round. And the one with Troopers isn't going to happen at all, I think. So in this round I am fighting Sithis from the guild Angels Unleashed. About 290k lifetime score, ultimate ray. In terms of mods and GP a little more than me, mods pretty slow actually. So interesting opponent, but pretty similar to many of the others in the group. There's actually one guy, I think it's not this one obviously. Just one poor guy who does not have a ray, but as you can see all of the others do. So it's just me with the Kylo. Of course, it's the last one I click, yeah. So this one here, he's got General Skywalker, managed to make it to Aurodium, so I guess he's now surrounded by Galactic Legends. But yeah, 6 rays, one poor dude, and some wannabe YouTuber who's fighting a pretty interesting opponent. So my opponent, I had a look at his history, and historically he changes it up a lot, so I quite like that. But what I noticed is that both of the times he faced someone with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, he used the exact same strategy. From the looks of it, other than like one team being switched, I believe. So I thought I might end up facing that strategy now as well. And I was correct. So what he's got here in the front is his Ray, which doesn't actually have an ultimate. So he literally, I mean, I checked after locking in, and I think he got his ultimate after locking into Grand Arena. So I didn't actually have that, but put Darth Revan on defense here, and then up top he put his General Skywalker as well as his Grievous and his Newt teams. So he goes super heavy on defense against Supreme Leader Kylo Ren opponents. I think he expects his opponents to kind of go very heavy on offense when they have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, or to just fall short and then he would overtake his opponents. But I've gone pretty heavy on defense myself with my General Skywalker and Darth Revan on defense too. And then up top here, I've got my First Order, I've got Grievous with Watt and my Night Sisters. So basically, judging by these front walls, if I look at the teams that he has left, there's no way he can break my bottom zone, I think. He's only really got Padme and Jedi Knight Revan as his stronger teams. So I don't think that one's gonna work. And then over here, he can still use his Resistance team, he can use his Padme, as he won't be using that in the bottom probably. So there might actually be a scenario in which neither of us clear a single zone, or in which case we both clear one of the zones and then the zone behind. So this might, that's why I was saying I'm not sure if I'm gonna reach Kyber, because it's pretty heavy. Now the thing is that theoretically seen, I'm actually prepared for this scenario because I have my Resistance team, which can be General Skywalker, Darth Revan or Padme. And then I have my Padme team as well that I kept for offense. Let me check what I had in the back here. I believe nothing special, yeah. Because I thought he might be doing this. I know he won't break through the bottom zone, so I could save those teams for offense as well. Now, like I said, I have my Padme, but the challenging thing with Padme is that Padme really needs R2 or Grandmaster Yoda to be able to beat the General Skywalker team, so that's pretty tricky for me. Even with those characters, there's a high chance of losing or getting really poor banners from it, so that's far from ideal. The Resistance team can do it, but he does have a very strong 5s, so I'm pretty wary of doing that one. And if I use Resistance against the General Skywalker team, then I already know that I have to use Padme up against this Darth Revan team, and I'm not quite sure that I'm going to be able to get that one done. So from my perspective, what's going to make most sense is using my Resistance against Darth Revan first, and if for whatever reason I can't make that, and there can be many reasons I think why I wouldn't make it, then I could still use my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren up north to handle the Grievous or the General Skywalker team and just try to clear more efficiently than him. So for me, most logical will be to start with that Darth Revan team, I think, so that I can still use my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren elsewhere. So I actually tested against a similar team in Arena with similar speeds, because I have to make a choice here. I can bring my resistance team with, so it's actually a pretty slow Darth Revan for starters, just 303 speed. And Bastilla at 296. So what I can do here is I can bring a bunch of characters, being Rey Jedi Training, BB-8, and then the Resistance heroes, and then one of the droids. That's an option. And then the droid would most logically be C-3PO. So I could go with this team, but the tricky part of going with this team is that without R2, my droids are a lot slower. My Resistance hero Finn and Poe are both very slow. So I essentially need to overtake their entire team with the collective, sort of the group attack that C-3PO initiates. And I did some testing and I barely make it. Like, we're talking like a couple % turn meter difference. That still allows my Resistance hero Finn and Poe to pull ahead after Rey Jedi Training also does her special after C-3PO. So I can make it, and I have made it in testing. But it's gotta work out, you know, like if anything happens differently, if an attack gets dodged that should be a hit and thus an expose, then I could get in trouble. I believe I only landed one expose during my test, which was actually the almost worst case scenario, while I could have landed like 3 or 4. So I should be able to make this. What I have more success with is this team, but then R2 instead of Resistance hero Poe. But that would mean that my Padme team against General Skywalker would have to use either Grandmaster Yoda or Shaak Ti. And those are, well, Grandmaster Yoda is more expensive, and that would rule out my Jedi team against Grievous, and Shaak Ti is less reliable, and yeah, if I don't get down enough of the General Skywalker team, then I could still be in trouble. But then again, he won't clear my bottom zone. So for me, it's a bit of a choice, like, do I want to try to get the full clear, which I theoretically can, or do I want to make certain that I can take down more teams than him and just assume that I won't be breaking one of these? Now, my preference is going for the full clear. I've already made it to Kyber. I think it's worth the risk for the really interesting fights. And in the event that I lose, so be it. I'll just have to try to make the most of it. So I'm gonna go with this team. Again, I've tested this, it should work, I have the speeds. And I'm gonna check here once again to make sure that I have everything on there, 312. So it should be possible in theory. They might not both be full clears, the Resistance and the Padme team, but I'll have to see what I can do. So let's do this one. Can't wait any longer and see how this is gonna go. So I'm definitely going to slow it down. Right, so if you look at the turn meter here, I'm looking pretty good. Everything going according to plan so far. Now I have to do a group attack on Bastilla here, and that's supposed to max Rey Jedi Trading's turn meter. I can maybe do a 2x. Okay, she's maxed. Now this is going to max Finn and Poe. Then I swap over to Poe. I put the buff immunity on Malak, hopefully. That would help a little bit, it's not mandatory. Good. Now I can kill HK. Perfect. Okay, so far everything goes according to plan, so that's really nice. Now Darth Revan's gonna fear everyone. This is gonna make everyone counter on Sith Trooper. Who I could kill, but I'm not sure I want to. He's got the double confuse there and stuff. Let's not. Put offense down on Darth Revan. The thing is that even if I leave Malak, I'm gonna have a pretty nasty cleanup that I wouldn't really be looking forward to. I have to be careful when I trigger Malak's drains though, because I could lose characters at the wrong point in time. So it's pretty tricky to try to defuse this bomb, so to speak. Okay, that's good. I'm happy he went for him. Ooh, that was actually really fast. Nice. This is working out really well for me. Could have drained out my Rey Jedi Training there, and that would have been really annoying for me. Okay, let's control him a little bit. What does this one do again? Remind myself, a stagger. And I should be able to stagger him now. Okay, and then call in the group attack. Although, can I even call anyone in here? I think, yeah, BB-8's gonna be able to trigger that stagger. Actually, you got rid of it, so the leadership, it still persists. Yeah, I should have remembered that one. Okay, let's hope this one gets the job done. Swapping. I don't know if it's valuable to really swap with anyone here. Swapping with Poe does nothing other than making the turn expire, but he's gonna die for sure. So I think I'll swap with Ray Jedi Training. Try to get these extra hits in. Yeah, there goes Poe. At least he didn't heal because of the healing immunity. So I can get him down really low here, and then the cleanup should still hopefully work. Might even be worth letting it time out. Because if he heals up, that would yeah, make this a whole lot harder for me. But I'll just try and get through. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, there goes Finn. I should probably let this one time out, I think. Unless my Ray Jedi Training can go land another healing immunity. She should be able to. Nice dodge there, and I'm gonna get another Illuminated Destiny, so who knows, maybe I can get through. I'll speed it up a little bit here. Get this one down. Another healing immunity. Wow. That was a dodge. That's a bit unfortunate. Oof. Ray Jedi Training should keep going before him. Do this. Then she gains Sturm Meter. Do I want to try and let it time out here? He does still have healing immunity, so let's go for it. I mean, I'm barely hitting here, but I think if I do the mind trick here, I would go ahead of him. Although he's like 300 speed, I don't think I would actually. But if he drains me, then I'm gonna lose all of my progress. I'll try. Ah! Dang, I got greedy, I guess. Well, I had to give it a shot to try to get the insta-kill there. Well, I made it pretty far, so I'm decently happy with that. It could have gone a whole lot worse. So that's pretty nice. Then I'm gonna go ahead and kill Rey with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I can always revisit the top zone later on. So some stuff that I could do here to make this counter more reliable, as I don't have a whole lot of experience, it's probably like 10 arena fights or something, is speed up my C-3PO. Probably, like, I have to be a bit mindful with the relics. If I just relic characters up, I'm gonna get harder opponents too. So I have to be pretty smart about it. I think part of it also had to do with C-3PO dying early. Initially I liked that, but in hindsight he would have been able to give me a lot of control and reset my cooldowns and stuff. And Finn could have also maybe gotten an extra hit in somewhere, as he's the main damage dealer. But yeah, let's just go for Rey then. It's a pity I didn't know about the ultimate, or I could have just saved Watt for offense and done Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and Rey. Sorry, and Watt against them. That won't be the case now, so hopefully let's see what we can do with these without losing too many banners. It's going to be quite a lot probably, if not all of it, but that's the name of the game. Right, reset that one. I'm going to stun Poe as well. Then pass the turn, and let's go for Finn. Let's try and get... Question, what do I want to do here? I think I'll work towards the ultimate a little bit faster. Take out Finn. I'm gonna drop someone into Whirlwind territory if I do the group attack here. That's almost always how it goes anyway. But maybe I'll do it on Ray. That did almost no damage. Or at least that's what it looked like. Pretty strange. Anyway, let's do this. That's the two of them down. I'm gonna lose everyone here. It's a bit unfortunate. Maybe Hux can make it out. But seems pretty unlikely. Yeah, he's definitely going down. Oh well. Could have maybe played it slightly differently. That's not even going to be his protection or his health banner either. But it worked out. So I just have to see what exactly I want to clean up Malak with. My first order is on defense, obviously. I don't know if I have another good source of healing immunity that I can spare. Because I obviously don't want Malak to heal back to full. My bounty hunters might end up being a nice choice. There's obviously Thrawn. Thrawn is great. I should check his speed actually to see if I even go before Malak could. Yeah, Thrawn would be great, but I have to be a bit mindful of the top zone too. So let's focus on that one a little bit. I don't know if Geos would be able to get the job done. I think he would get too tanky and everyone would be feared all the time. So probably not. I'll go against General Skywalker next, I think. Since it's the other match. It's been a while since I've done this. The unfortunate part is now that for this resistance counter, my R2 is faster than Padme, which complicates this a fair bit. Because if I get my cooldowns reduced at the start, then that could result in R2 doing the smoke screen, like having to do the smoke screen while he's still stunned essentially. Which he won't be able to do then, and then it comes in a lot later. So let's just see how it goes. I hope it works out. Again, if not, I've already been able to clear one zone at least, and then probably the back two. So we'll see how it works out. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Okay. Oh yeah, he's got a really slow echo. That's pretty annoying. I hadn't considered that. I've got to think here. What do I want to do then? So, oh yeah, no, it's just the Rex is the one who's slow actually. Because if I do smoke screen here, it doesn't accomplish anything for me. I think I'll go with a burn then. Because otherwise all the stealth is just gonna get dispelled. Yeah. Super annoying start here. So a scenario I haven't actually encountered because this guy only has like a 250 speed Rex. So this might end up killing me. I'd say there's a pretty high chance it does. Okay, get the cleanse in now. Now hopefully topple General Skywalker soon, or I'm gonna get in real trouble here. Okay, do the AoE. Ah, dang, that was really supposed to topple. That's 18 stacks wasted, or 15 rather. Alright, let's target the right 5s for this one. There he is. Basic him out, and then I have to deal with Echo before. Ah, perfect. 28 stacks, that's beautiful. Okay. So it's not a complete wipe, I'm pretty happy with that. Padme's still gonna take a turn, Jedi Knight Anakin as well. So I'm just gonna go with the Retribution here to get a hit in from Ahsoka. Basic out Rex before he kills someone. And I should get one more attack, I think, from R2. Yeah. Ah, but it's so tempting to smokescreen here. But that would stop me from getting there. So I'm gonna lose someone here. Or more than someone. Oh well, that was probably worth the trade. Gotta get a stun here. Nope. Oh, nice. Okay, so it worked out. splitting my teams the way I intended. The outcome's pretty good. Could have been a lot worse. Okay. Then we have the Grievous team. Now the Grievous team, if I look at my Bastilla team, yeah, I'm not really gonna stand a great chance against a Relic 4 Droidica, I think. That's just a little bit too much damage for my Jolie to take in, I suspect, combined with the Relic to be one. So that's why this guy also plays the defense the way he does. He knows he's got a lot of firepower here to make this thing work. I think against Malak, I might go with my Bounty Hunters. I don't really see another good way. Like my Empire wouldn't really do much because I can't gain any turn meter. My CLS team would be an option, but Malak's really sturdy and I would just get into a lot of trouble without the exposed damage as well. And I would really like to save Thrawn for the Grievous team. So I think I'm gonna try to do this with Bounty Hunters. If those don't work, I can try Geos. If Geos don't work, then I guess I'll have to go with Thrawn. I'm still clearing more than he is, so. So yeah, let's do Bounty Hunters. Done it before, but that's with What in there. Without What, I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. Maybe I can add in IG, because he's got that healing immunity. It's a low chance, and he's got 42% potency, so I don't know. Don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. Let's see, is this a... It's not really a tenacious Malak until he builds up all those stacks, and then he'll be far out of my reach. But let's see what I can do with Bounty Hunters. Who knows if I can get an early healing immunity. I know Boba also has it with his Execute, and Django with his Shrapnel Blast, so there's like 3 sources of healing immunity on the team. Maybe I'll put in Cat actually for the stun. And I've got double stuns, double healing immunity. Alright homies, make me proud. You already know this guy's gonna probably heal like crazy. Well, let's just start with this. Get a stun. Ah yeah, he cleanses that too. Okay, let's do the double turn ability block. I've already got my payout. Try and get healing immunity. Oh, come on, a dodge. Cat Bane for the win. Put up the taunt now. That's a lot of thermal detonators. Do I want to go for the Execute here? I'm thinking, I mean the thermal detonators don't help, it's just those 4 debuffs, but Malak's got a lot of crit avoidance and all that stuff right now. So I think I'll wait a little bit. Just whittle him down a bit further, reduce the max health. Dang, nobody's gonna take a turn anymore. And they don't really do a whole lot of damage. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, it's so close. Nice. I'm happy with that. Even got full banners for it. Awesome, let's see. Okay, so my even more stuff. So his Bounty Hunters with Nasty was actually... I mean, looking at this, you feel like he expects me to clear considering what he has in his roster. He kept almost nothing for offense. That's a really odd approach. But I should still be on track to be able to clear it. I can nest against the Geos and then probably my... I don't know actually. Don't know if I can clear this. I still have Geos and I still have CLS, yeah. So CLS against the new team, I suppose, and then my Geos against his Bounty Hunters. So there's a chance. It's small, but it exists. So next I'll fight the Grievous team. Now I think I'll also have to soft counter this one. There might be a chance I can do it with Jedi, but I'd say it's pretty small given the B1 and the Droidica. So I'm gonna try something different for this one. And it's a little bit of a hit or miss sometimes, depending on whether the ability blocks are landed, but let's give it our best shot. So I actually use Vader under Traya here. And then Thrawn in there as well, so that's why I wanted to save Thrawn. I wanted to use this team against the Grievous team and then hopefully get everyone down. So I start with the Merciless thing. Let's do a Force Crush on Magna so that he doesn't counter. Ability block. Ouch. I was really supposed to land that one. And that one. There's a dodge. This could end up being really problematic. Okay, I got the one on Grievous. That's something. Now I get a second shot at an ability block and I'll want to put it on B2. Because if B2 AoEs, he's going to feed everyone a lot of turn meter. Okay, nice. Droidica is a ticking time bomb now. I don't think I'll be able to do anything about that one, but at least I can control Grievous here. Now we've got Magna taunting. Do the AoE drain here. And oh no, that was actually the character I did not want to lose. And same with Nihilus because he's also about to die, so chances are this is going to be a loss. Which is pretty unfortunate, but that's the risk of a relic for Droidica. He just adds too much damage. Along with B1. Okay, Vader going down is alright. Nihilus still alive is good. I just have to make sure that Magna I can't taunt because of the isolate, okay. I could try to kill B1 so that at least someone's down. Because I don't think there's any chance that my Nihilus is going to get back to drain, but I'll just see what I can do. Heal him up. Let's see, an ability block on Grievous would probably help my Nihilus to survive. Okay, that's B1 gone. Ouch. That means the isolate on Magna is gone as well, so I'm not going to be able to annihilate their Grievous anymore, unfortunately. As this one is going to make him counter. Yeah, well, I'll just do it. Maybe Scion can do an AoE. Let's save it for now. I mean, if I get Magna down or not, it doesn't really matter. Okay, nice. Hopefully land a pain on Droidica here. That would be a very big help. Ah, I should not have done the AoE there, maybe. Because now I also can't kill B2. Nihilus is fortunately stacking insane health here because of all the hits on the others. I think I'll go for the Droidica kill here, to be honest. He's quite a pain. And yeah, just waiting until Grievous is going to take a turn. He doesn't have pain, so he can go for Nihilus, so I'd rather get the kill here. Pick off B2 as well. With the drain even. Alright, well, I got pretty far. Just not landing the ability blocks in the beginning there was a pretty big problem. That one ended up killing me. Otherwise, Droidica would have been firmly under control. But, you know, pretty good, all things considered. I will still be able to get through. So I'll go for the new team next. Use my rebels. I don't have the droids here, obviously, so the team will look a little bit different. I just have to pay attention to making sure that CLS gets guard here, which if I bring Biggs he still would, so that might be my choice. Otherwise, let's see if there's anyone else that I can spare that could add some kind of value here or have any kind of synergy. Veteran Han isn't the worst, but at the same time I'm not really sure what he would add. I'd rather get the extra attack from Biggs here. Maybe I can leave out Hermit Yoda because I can just use my JKR against something else. That could be an option. But I'll just go with this. So get the stun in on Watt first so So he lost his bonus turn there, but because I don't have exposes, I didn't kill him. And that allowed him to still get the first stack out. I could have just done a basic there and killed him with the Chewy assist actually. So that was a misplay for me. Well, focusing on Zalbar first shouldn't be a problem. I just have to make sure that I keep cleansing my extortion whenever it comes around. And then I can gradually start going around Zalbar with CLS. Whenever I'm not blinded anyway. Okay, control them a little bit. Try and get the first kill on Newt, perfect. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll bleed a little banners, but I think banner bleeding is like my last concern in this matchup here. Okay, let's go for mission. I don't really mind if Dooku stealths him as he does now, because mission can be stealthed and that makes her a pretty easy target. Okay. Because he's ability blocked, he can't get rid of the extortion. I should maybe get the second kill on Newt first actually. Don't know why I'm going for Dooku right now. Because now I'm in a much more annoying spot than I was a second ago. So it's like 50, well, 55 even still. I thought it was going to be lower. Alright. So it's Grievous left then. I mean, Ewoks can pretty much handle him, so I'll probably do that. Let's do that first. Hope that I don't get obliterated and waste more banners, but my Paploo should be a lot quicker than Grievous. We'll see though. Yep. Okay, so Paploo calls. It's this one, I believe. Call to assist on Logray, because I need Logray here to remove all of the turn meter. There we go. Just do a basic, I believe. I don't think Elder really needs to do anything else. So call Logray again. Could have also stealthed my Elder there, I suppose, but I don't think it's really going to be needed. Put up the taunt. He might still get, yeah, he's going to get a move in, but not an AoE, just a basic. Alright, well, I'm going to remove all the turn meter now, even though there isn't any, so maybe a little bit wasteful. Cleanse. Take your time, guys. It's just a giant metal monster here that's super threatening. Come on. Nope. He's gonna get an AoE off here. Just barely. Okay, bring him back. Get that extra banner in. There we go. So lost 3 there still, but that's fine. Got through Grievous. What did he put on defense? Thrawn. Okay. Let's go for this zone then. So against the Geos, I can use my Nest under Plo Lead. I can also use my JKR or something else, but I'd rather use JKR against Bosk. And my Emperor Palpatine isn't going to do too much against these guys. So let's... I can't do the feats anymore either. So let's not even try to look at that. So Jedi against the Bounty Hunters then, and let's do Plo Nest against their Geos. So just gear 11 should be fine. We'll see though. And this is going to take a little bit of time. It's been quite long actually since I did this counter. Haven't done it in forever. That's... Oh yeah, so that bug still exists. The one where you cannot target. That's amazing. Not really. So the bug where you cannot target Spy even though he's unstealthed. That's ridiculous. Well, I better make speed for the rest. First target should probably be Boggle. I'm trying to remember who I used to target. Once Soldier is gone, there's no tenacity. No, that's Sunfac actually. Or does he do the Dispel? No, it's Soldier who does tenacity down. So once that one's gone, they can't debuff me. So that's pretty attractive first target. As well as Poggle so that you have your specials, but I have enough tenacity to resist them. Let's just basic for now. My AoE isn't gonna kill. I'll save that for a bit later. So as long as I can take down this team, the full clear is guaranteed. If I can take it down, I don't think... I'm not sure I'm gonna have another option. Although I initially wanted to use something else against the bounty hunters, my own Geo. So I should actually, if I use JKR over here, then I should still be able to. So pretty awesome to get a full clear here. But for me, really, this is why I got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren first. Because the resistance heroes are so incredibly powerful and really allow you to punch up really hard. And that's what I wanted to do. I saw the opportunity there and changed my mind from going for Rey to going for Kylo. And I haven't regretted it since, of course, because of all the things that CG made happen too. I do really hope for Rey owners that things are going to get better. Alright, nice. Now let's try an AoE. Okay, that's Spy gone. Perfect. Let's take out Jubert Alpha then. And thank you for playing. 59's pretty decent. Might be my highest banner count this entire match, which is pretty funny. This guy's so gonna report me. Let's see here, let's do JKR lead, although they do rely a lot on debuffs, so not much of a reason to even do JKR lead. Let's just go with these 4. Should be enough to take him down, so I don't have to bother with, although let's do JKR lead actually. Then I get the potency boost to lock down Nest, even though Nest is gonna get one shot. Probably. I'm overthinking this one. Boba. Dengar. Could also do Dengar. Dengar's usually super annoying for the entire freaking fight. Let's go for him. There we go. Don't do that too often, but looked like a nice opportunity to me. Nice. That was muscle memory there, because I switched up Grandmaster Yoda and Jolie. I called Jolie for the assist there. That's gonna make this take a little bit longer. Oh well. I can take the offense up, then I've got something on Grandmaster Yoda. I'll share it in the next turn. Because really, I think looking at the buffs that you have on Jolie, I think it's just a crit chance and the speed up that I'm missing there. But that's okay, could be worse. Do this, I'm gonna spec out Nest instead of spreading the buffs. Mostly looking good. Stop up Bastilla. Stun him. Alright. Now I'm gonna spread the buffs on the foresight. Kill Boba here. And I'll take my time on Bosk towards the end. Need to pass this to Grandmaster Yoda. He looks like he needs it. Do this. The muscle memory thing's pretty funny to me. Okay, swap it over to Grandmaster Yoda. And I think I should... Oh wow, I didn't actually kill Bosk there. That was surprising. I think I should be full here. That should be 61. No, 60. Someone was still a bit short. And then let's do the fleet, and then we can round this one up. Probably one of my most exciting rounds of Grand Arena in quite a long time. Just because I had to beat so many strong teams with a lot weaker teams. So really fun. Yeah, I was wondering, I was looking at his history and thinking, is he going to do it? Part of me was hoping he would, and he did actually end up going this way. Let me see, how much GP does it have? 376k. Don't know if I want to try 4 ships. I think I will. I should be able to kill really quickly here. And if not, then I'm going to bring out the... I don't know, Hux's fleet, the finalizer. That one. Soldier, Sunfac. Okay, kill Soldier. I don't want to put buff immunity on Sunfac, so I'm gonna not kill Soldier here just yet. This one will. Get some more damage in already. There's no crit avoidance when you use Thrawn, so that makes it considerably faster. Still enough buzz droids to cleanse though. Turn meter boost. Let's go for Sunfac first. But still no crits, even though there is no malevolence. That's pretty lame. Alright, let's see what his first reinforcement is going to be. If I would have crit, then I would have been done here. I would have gotten max banners for it. I know the Hyena Bomber itself also has some crit avoidance though, but Sunfac shouldn't, as far as I know anyway. This grants some protection up, but I'd rather get the kill here. I think everyone's full. 69, yeah. Nice. That's as much as I was going to get there. So final score, it should be pretty atrocious, but I got the full clear. 1866, that's my lowest in forever, but absolutely worth it. So good luck to this dude on getting through either zone. Yeah, I'll show you when he attacked and we'll see what he did, but I'm pretty confident that this is the end right here for him. So looking forward to the upcoming matches as well, but let's see what this guy does. Right, so my opponent, who tried to out-defense me and set some of the heaviest defense I fought in recent history, has attacked, and this looks to be the end result. So bottom zone didn't even try anything. And then in the top zone, 5 attempts on Night Sisters there, preloaded them, 1 attempt on the First Order team and didn't get further than the 2 Kylos, so I'm guessing he used the CLS there, and then the Grievous team was 1 shot. So this has me pretty curious, I must say, because if he uses CLS against First Order, and either Jedi or Padme against Grievous, then that means that either his Jedi or his Padme failed against my Night Sisters. So that would be pretty crazy. Looking at his roster, just sorting it by Jedi here, I mean, looking at those Jedi, he's got 3 in the Team Relic, Jolee, Jedi Knight Revan, and Grandmaster Yoda, so that would seem pretty extreme, but I guess it's possible. And then his Galactic Republic, I mean, those are, for the most part, Relic 4 to 7, as far as I can see, so either of those teams failed, and failed pretty hard. So that's pretty crazy. So he didn't clear a single zone. Doesn't mean that there's no room for improvement for me. I definitely had some sloppy fights, made some mistakes, but did have quite a challenge to get through, and I'm really happy it worked out. This for me, once again, is really why I got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, to be able to pull this kind of stuff off, even if people tried to set heavier defense than me. And it worked out here. Might not work out every time, so I definitely have to keep practicing, make sure that I can get through those teams reliably, and that way people won't be able to set such a defense, or won't be able to out-banner me even if I don't manage to break through. That's really the goal, and I got pretty dang close to that today with a couple mistakes on their board, so pretty exciting round for me. I really liked it, and hopefully the next 2 that are still coming up will be just as interesting. So hope to see you then.